everybody, and welcome to Trains and World 2. Today we're at Faversham on the old southeastern high speed. We've got a train bow next to us, but that is not the feature of today's episode. Today we are here at Faversham in this beautiful Southwestern Railway Class 375. Let's get the headlights correctly lit and we will skedaddle. It's an 8-car unit, I think, not 12-car, yeah, it's 8-car, which means that we are going to have a normal Southeastern 375 tagged along at the other end, but that's alright. Nothing wrong with that. We are also coming up to a signal at danger, which I potentially this 395 has right away. I think that might be, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's going to pose a problem, isn't it? I mean, they're fast units. So, well, we shall see. We shall see indeed. And if you do like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Off it goes. Okay. That is not... God, we're going to have to wait a while. We're going to have to wait for that thing to get all the way over there. Oh, whatever. Whatever. I wonder if I opened this door, I wonder if I can hear the signal bell. I can indeed. I can only hear it when I'm pressed against the cab. Okay. Oh, you can drive with the cab doors open. As long as you have them... Oh, okay, so the interlocks are broken on the cab doors. As long as you have them... Because... Oh, no, they're not... Okay. I thought on the Electrostars you had to have them closed for the train to draw power. Who knows? Who knows? That is still... Are we 333? We are 333. And that's the driver's side. Okay. Whatever. The system says it's broken, but who cares? Who actually cares? Who actually cares? Right, stopping at Tainham, which is 3 miles away. It might be an all-stop service, actually. Yeah, it's an all-stop service. It's all good. Who cares? Up to 75. Okay. There is 60 miles an hour. I mean, the acceleration of these things, it shouldn't add that much time onto the journey. Operating a stopping service. And the javelin, we've got a javelin in front of us, so it's not like we'll be stuck behind anything. Okay. Right. Still coming up on yellows. I think that's a double yellow. Yeah, it's just cleared, so we're up to full line speed now. I believe we might... Oh, not. No. Alright. There's 75, 76 off their brake a little bit. Come on, stay slow, little bastard. I mean, amazing train of epicness. Oh, it's got noises! Long-term viewers will know that I am a fan of level crossings with noises, and this certainly makes the cut. Alright, coming up to there. Okay, 1 mile to Tainham. Okay, coming up to half a mile. That half a mile, we're going to start to brake. There it is, starting to brake now. Brake 2, because I can see the stop marker and it's coming in very, very close. Full brakes. And not to mention, it's got such good brakes, it can stop very, very fast. That said, we are coming in very, very, very hot. Stop. 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 But we're cutting it very close for time. We're going to be over the crossing. Bad. Bad. No, not good. Open. Come on, please get over the crossing. Don't want to keep the drivers there. Unhappy. Come on, full brakes. Open and neutral. Cool beans. Yeah, so I'm doing this properly now. I'm actually. Oh, there goes an express. Sadness fills my heart when I see faster things than me. Alright. There's a collectible. Not that I like try to do the collectibles, but if I see them and they're easy to get, I will do them. Like Cane Creek, it's so easy because they stick out like sore thumbs. The only problem is, unless you're determined, you're not going to bother stopping, especially on if you're going uphill. You're not going to stop on the 1 in 83 slope, get out, fill in some information boards or a water tank, and then keep going again, because it's going to be almost impossible to get that moving. Maybe if you've got the AC 4400 with the 2 power units, distributed power, or 2 on the head end, or even 3, but apart from that, I don't think you'll be getting anything anywhere. Okay, running late, so I'll go full whack. Who cares? This is a very nice rendition of the very plain and boring South Western Railway livery. They should have just kept the South West Trains livery. I mean, not gonna lie, half of the trains are still in that livery. More than half, probably. It's mainly only the diesels that are in this livery now. Although there are some 444s, 450s. Haven't put any 455s in because they're going to retire them anyway. They didn't put any 458s because they were going to retire them. But now they're not, so now they're going to spend money relivering them. They did put the 158s, 159s into the new livery. They put the 442s in the new livery before they withdrew them. They put the... they didn't put the 707s into the new livery because they were getting rid of them anyway. I don't know why. I don't quite understand that. Who knows? First group's strange. First group MTR. Don't like them. They're struggling to rake in a profit, which means they're not going to try that hard on the service. Oh, and of course they put the 484s into a new livery. Of course they've done that. 484s are very nice. Very, very nice. I mean, it's weird because the Island Line has used tube stock for so long. Since the 50s almost. Which it just doesn't quite make sense, but yeah. limit of gauge. You would have thought after all this time you'd get some new stock in. Clearly not. That was very well timed. Went up to 86, just as it went up to the speed limit went up to 90. That was very well timed. Just by pure chance, though. Yeah, the train accelerates very quickly up to, say, 50, and then pretty slowly after that. But it does get there. But we're almost at its top speed now. I'm going to be getting used to driving the Electrostars at 90 miles an hour. Oh, I need some liveries for Cane Creek. Not that people would make liveries for Cane Creek, because you just use the AC 4400s and SD40s from Sam Patch. Emergency brakes now. This is tragic. Come on. Why are the brakes so bad? Half a mile should be enough to stop it from 90. I would have thought. Clearly not. I think we'll make it into the platform and not be hanging off the end this time. Man, oh man, if we hadn't used emergency, we might have just made it, but I don't think we would have done any more than that. Full brakes, there you go. Have I done that paper? Newspaper there? I have. Anything else? The PIS, so we're going to London, Victoria, calling at Newington, Rainham, Gillingham, Chatham, and Rochester. And all of the other stations between Rochester and London, Victoria. Well, one thing that'd be cool is if I got the London. I started from Faversham and then drove to Rochester or somewhere, and then continued the journey in Train Simulator. That'd be cool. Unless you guys wouldn't want to see it, then tell me and I won't do it. Another local at Newington. 395 at Rainham. There's something else there. There are many Rainhams, aren't there? I believe. Many different Rainhams. Because I believe there was... What commuter line was I looking at? Can't remember. Looking at a commuter line. Maybe I was looking at OpenStreetMap. I shall do a Googling. Rainham. Throttle 3? Rainham. There's Rainham London, there's Rainham Kent. Yeah, okay. I've been getting pretty good frames. I turned my max frame rate down to 40. Just because anything above that doesn't really make that much difference. On YouTube it's 24 FPS anyway, so it's not like you'll be seeing anything any better. I should also probably turn OBS down from 48 to 30 or something. Or even just 24. Oh, I might leave it at 30 odd maybe. What does that sign say? Oh, it's just a junction there. Very Eastern Junction. Wow, how original. Then over here, let me guess, it'll say Western Junction. Won't that be a... If it says Western Junction over here, it says Western Junction. Also, what's up with the font? Everything is the same font. It's all that font, and it's all a little bit skidoo, but I guess that's because it's vectorized. Okay, coming into Newington. Might be a bit more cautious with the brakes here, who knows. Okay, so the 395's taking a stop at Rainham. That's alright, we're heaps away from it. And then there's not that many more stops, but they're close together. So we got Newington, Rainham, Gillingham, Chatham and Rochester. Okay, I was paying attention to the speed limits, and obviously I'm following them with the greatest regard for caution. Is that a single yellow? It is a flashing single. Okay, that means that should be prepared to stop, but set to a diverging route. Which means we're still going to be running on... I might turn the AWS on. A bit of a challenge. We're going to start braking as well. Just can't be too cautious now, especially as the 40 limit starts at the head end of the platform. And we're a little bit early, so it's all good. I love the way the trains curve around these pieces of track. It's so elegant. Shut up. The chime of the AWS. I say shut up because I don't like how it sounds, but but it adds more realism, and it's more fun to have something interactive that you have to deal with, not just that... You get my drift. I objectively don't like it because if I don't press the button, I will enter an emergency stop, which has obviously never happened before. I was moaning on so much about how that speed limit comes in at the end of this platform, and I nearly didn't make it. And we nearly might not stop in time as well, so... Okay... I'm more or less in the platform now. I think the passengers would appreciate it if... I get that we sort of need to be clear of the main lines. No, that was not what I wanted to do. You kind of need to be past the bridge. And there goes a javelin. I hope I'm not blocking the points. Don't think I am. Let's see, is this signal... Where's the last signal past here? Way back, okay. Come on, where are you? God, where is that signal? It's there. I nearly caught up to the javelin. Yeah, it's still at danger. Guess if it doesn't clear, then we'll be out of the platform very soon anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, there you go. Encoding overload. Not that I really care. Yeah, the points haven't changed yet, so I can only assume that we are still in this track circuit. It'd be nice if they simulated like the track circuits and had the appropriate braking clips of some sort. But what can you do? What can you do? Hope there's nothing behind me. There's something in front of the javelin that it's got to deal with, but there's nothing behind me. So let's get the doors to locked. Stick the reverser back to forwards. Doors are closed, and let's get moving. First class. Confuses me why we still have a class system. Like, why wouldn't you just have everything first class? And there's not much difference in these trains. I mean, seriously, why wouldn't you just have everything first class? It doesn't cost that much more. And it's a one-time charge, especially on these trains. It's not like it's a significant service. And there's no food. It's not like you get access to a special toilet, and even if you did, it's no different. Unlike on a plane where you get more food, better, like much better seats. On here you just get an anti-mascara and a nicer headrest and nicer seats. But I mean, why would you not want nicer seats? They shouldn't cost that much more. And as I said, it's a one-time charge. It's like giving someone a bad car, or like having a bad car on the market to encourage the good car. It's just weird. I mean, I get it, because otherwise it encourages me, and it makes, I mean, tickets are really expensive anyway. Whatever. Who knows? Coming up to the magical 75 limit. Meow. High speed. Wow. Speedy mode. Okay, come on. Get to you, 75. Yeah, I just gotta stop there, under there. And then we are finished. Because the train shoots off up here. It goes yoink up there. And then this line goes yoink up somewhere up there. We are going to be speeding massively. Not that massively, but it's speeding nonetheless. Signal goes red. A boom-a-dee boom. Southeastern. If you're enjoying the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah. Oh, that's a 60 limit that I was, again, paying attention to. Lots of attention to. Oh, we should probably start to apply some brakes to come into Raynham as well. Nice. Brake 1. Be very nice having a rail driver for. This is where TS controllers would come into value, because they've like more or less simulated this exactly. I mean, the handle's the same, the master key's the same, the reverse is the same. You can even get a horn add-on, but they're so stupidly expensive. Very nice. Zooming in. Maybe come off the brakes a little bit. But we are now at Raynham. I suppose this bugger here is waiting for us to clear the circuits so it can move. Lots of disgruntled drivers today. There you go, clear at the level crossing. Peace restored. Alright. We get to that magical 0, and go full brakes and throw it into neutral. Go have a walk around, explore Raynham Station. Oh, that genuinely gave me a small fright. I wonder what happens when the driver needs to go to the old toilet, because on a freight run it doesn't really matter. But on these it's more important that they follow the timetable. Oh, yes. Yeah, this thing's just arrived. Still got Raynham on the PIS, clearly. I really dislike it how you can't piss around with the AI services. Like, you can't just go in and press that and nothing will happen, or you can't just stick that in emergency. Nothing will happen. You can't go uncouple. You can't do anything fun. But I did the player survey that Dovetail is running at the moment. I'm not sure if it's still open or not, but if it is, go and do it. Dovetail Live website. But there were a bunch of things, not that they will all happen, of course, but like VR, which personally I'd be very interested in, and building your own routes. So given a selection of assets, similar to Train Simulator, so given a selection of assets, and trains, you construct your own routes. Livery sharing route, scenario sharing was all on the agenda. One thing that struck me was what was the thing that struck me? What was it? Can't remember actually now. Maybe it was the route building, because that'd be really cool. I do. That would be very nice. That's annoying me now. What it was? Oh, multiplayer. That's what it was. Multiplayer. Yeah, multiplayer would be really fun. And then you can have, you know, servers where you have to have a certain amount of AP to join, say over 5,000 or something. So it's just limited to people who actually care, not those who just go full throttle and ram everything around and turn it into a complete slaughterhouse. And then you can just have fun driving up and down the line, being a passenger, like SCR, I guess, except with good graphics and less dodgy physics. I'm not saying SCR is a bad game, I'm just saying Roblox as a whole has dodgy physics. Don't get me wrong, SCR is a good game given the design and platform limitations of Roblox. Better explain that before some disgruntled Roblox fan takes to the chat and argues with me saying, Roblox is the best game and you just downplayed it. Right, coming up to 90, you gotta slow down to 60, so we'll get ready for that. Shouldn't take that long though. Okay. Come on, lower it down to 60 please. Hurry up. Okay, coming into Gillingham. Anything in the depot today? Oh, there's a DLR train in the depot today. I kind of feel like I cheated on the DLR thing. I might revisit that. Revisit it indeed. Boing. Feels weird that we're only half a mile away. I mean, that kind of puts it in perspective, I guess. Because you think of Gillingham being right next to the depot, but it's not actually. It's quite a fair bit away. It's not a big depot by all means. Not that there'd be any stabling facilities here either. Can we access... I mean, that's the one thing that I absolutely adore about the Island Line, is that you can go inside the depot. Oh, this does have depot roads. Fantastic. And the Bakerloo line has... You know, you can actually go inside the depot. Some routes have it, but others just have them completely sealed off, which I'm not a fan of. Okay. 16, 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and boomage. There you go. Open sesame. Ba 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 ba. Is our door thing fixed yet? Yes, it has. What door are we? We're at the B end, I believe. No, we're at the A end. Oh, okay. It is nice how everything knows what everything else is, and how it knows what the class numbers and the carriage number. I guess the carriage numbers aren't that hard. You just tell the computer what they are. Okay, doors locked. Let's get ready to leave. Reverse forward, brake 1. Full whack, who cares? Wow, wow, wow. Okay, there is 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Wow, look at that speed. Wow. Okay. So got Chatham and Rochester next. So from the end of this tunnel, more or less, the speed limit stays at 30, which is no fun, but what can you do? No fun at all, but yeah. Whatever. Whatever. There's a 50 limit. Okay, half a mile out, I braked a little bit too heavily on that, whatever. There's another 475 coming the other way, there it is. Nice. Just a bit of an expert at driving trains, if you ask me. Oh god, I really love that HUD. It is very elegant. Very, very elegant. Because I remember when they first released it, the Speedo was in a 7 segment, and I thought that looked horrible. But now it's only the other minor things that are in 7 segment. Like that, you can see it's rising up in 7 seg. I guess people think it looks cool. I mean, I think personally it's much better than the older HUD. And it's so much less intrusive than the train simulator. Mind you, you can hardly drive a train in Train Simulator without the HUD. It's almost impossible. Whereas this is fairly easy, because you can very easily look around the cab, see what all the buttons do. Or you can customize it more, like you can turn what signal is next on and stuff. Okay, there's the doors open. This is the Southeastern service to London Victoria, calling at Rochester only. I'm just theorising all the havoc that'd make. You know? But yeah, one thing I was realising, it would be actually very, very cool. Because on the new Brighton main line, oh, I've been slack here. God, those service frequencies, very high here. On the old Brighton main line that's coming to Train Sim World 2 very soon. There are services that connect onto East Coastway, like the rail tour services, the services that go from Seaford to Lewis and then up to London from the Lewis junction up there. I mean, that stuff you could like do them on East Coastway and then jump in and continue them up to London from, I don't know, wherever they join on. I've got no idea. Okay, shut that door there, and let's get moving to Rochester. Ba-da-da-doo-da-dee. 30 miles an hour. Bring it back down. Come on, shut up. Bah, bing. Coming up on double yellows, but that's just because we're gonna approach the end of the line, end of the simulated line, rather. Seems a bit of a hodgepodge here. Yeah, they got the all nice, new, beautiful lines, but only really. I would have thought you'd put it to some sort of use, like demolish the platforms and stick some sidings in, because naturally they're as long as the trains, because they're platforms, and they're lots of space, so you could like, and they've got connections to street level as well, so you could probably pretty easily knock them down, put some yards in. Like, how many tracks could you fit in there? I reckon you get maybe, if you remodeled it slightly, so you had the all of the lines converge, then you could have maybe 4 or 5 tracks in there, I reckon. 4 or 5 extras. You can slip another one in here. Who knows? Anyway, we're at our last station, Rochester. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, I'll do that one. Actually stops, maybe. This is Rochester, our final stop. Please make sure you have all of your personal belongings with you when you leave the train. Thank you for travelling with Southeastern. Don't know what the PIS says, but that's what I say. Southeastern, if you want to, hire me. Yes, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye!